This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Virginia McConnell.
Welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast Live. Are you in need of a skin spa? One might be closer than you think. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Firouzeh Salimi, with Elan Skin Spa of Sarasota. How are you?
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's actually a pleasure to be with you. Thank you.
Yes. No, it's great to have you here. We're excited to learn about you and your business. Can you tell us about your company?
So Elan Skin Spa of Sarasota started in 2013. I actually moved from New York City where I had a spa as well, a skincare spa. And I actually also did nails and makeup for TV, commercials, magazines. So I worked with a lot of celebrities. So yeah, that's my background. I've been in this for about 39 years. And at Elan Skin Spa of Sarasota, we actually focus on anti-aging. So I work with a line called Biologique Recherche from France. And I was actually trained in France as an esthetician under the care of Dr. Alouche, who was the gentleman who created the line and also created a machine called remodeling machine that I use in my facials. So what it does, it works with anti-gravity. It creates more fiber in the skin. It actually lifts and tightens. It does a lot of things. It detoxes your body, oxygenates the skin, and so on.
That sounds amazing. And how did you get into this business?
Well, like I said, I trained in France, and then I moved to New York City in 1981. And after a year of being there, I opened my own spa, and it continued.
Yeah, so you just always knew you wanted to be in skincare.
Yeah, skincare and makeup. I actually had also trained as for stage makeup. So that's why, I did makeup, I did nails and skincare.
Awesome. And what are some myths or misconceptions in your industry?
Misconceptions? I don't know. Can you specify exactly misconception?
A myth, something that might, be like a rumor, something that you've heard people think or say that might not necessarily be true.
Well, I think especially in America, everything is about marketing. So you're constantly hearing all kinds of different things that promises you the world. And, also, I think the misconception is instantaneous results. And you don't really get instantaneous results. You really need to delegate a schedule for your skincare. I think as youngsters, we take a lot of things for granted. And it's very important to start taking care of your skin. And nowadays, everything is about Botox and fillers and so on, but that doesn't do anything for your skin, So it's very important to have a daily regimen. And the sooner you start, the better it is down the line, because as we get into our 50s and 60s, things go sideways. You start taking care of your skin, then hopefully at the age of 50 or 60, you'll look 45.
Right. Yeah. and the help of some good genes, hopefully.
Well, your skin is about inside and out. I actually, in 2016, wrote a book. It's all my grandmother's herbal remedies. So it's all natural, old, ancient remedies. And we, in addition to, making different remedies for your body, for your health, but also I have a lot about skincare.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
And so we know marketing is the heart of every business. Who are your target customers and how do you attract them?
Well, being in Sarasota now for close to 14 years with my spa, it's basically word of mouth because the remodeling facials that I do are not cheap per se. And the products are also expensive, but they give you results. So anyone that has used Biologique Recherche knows, I mean, people come, you can see results after even the first facial because I take before and after pictures. So you see, the transition from what you looked like before and what you look like after the facial.
Ah, yeah. And that's really important for people to have a visual, especially with your skincare. And it's such a gradual, you know, small change, microscopical.
Yeah.
Microscopical change that you just can't really see it if you're constantly looking in the mirror. So that's really helpful.
Well, at my spa, we do mainly my focus is Biologique Recherche remodeling facials, but Biologique has many other facials. You don't always have to use the remodeling machine. We also do dermaplaning, we do microneedling, and I use like microneedling with the remodeling that gives you actually a better result because it also helps get rid of fine lines as well. We also do massage and yeah.
Oh, nice. All right. And uh, Firouzeh, can you please tell our listeners one thing they should remember about Elan Skin Spa of Sarasota?
Well, I would say that once you become a client and once you get a facial, you will never forget us. You will never forget the experience that you've had. Because, I mean, every single person that leaves, they're like wowed.
Okay, and how can our listeners learn more about Elan Skin Spa of Sarasota?
Well, we have our website, which is www.elanskinspaofsarasota.com. We also have Elan Skin Spa of Sarasota Facebook, also on Instagram. Every week we post videos educating people about products, educating people about the facial. We have videos showing some of what the techniques are. So it's very informative and educational. Also, Elan Skin Spa has a YouTube channel. So we do videos on our YouTube channel for people to, get more educated.
All right. And have you ever thought about having your own podcast?
I actually have my own YouTube channel as well, but that is mainly for my astrology because I'm an astrologer. I'm a Vedic astrologer. So, I have interviews. I also interview people who do energy work because I also train myself as an energy healer as well. So that is something that I also implement in my aesthetic work.
Okay. Well, Firouzeh, I really appreciate you being on the show. We wish you and your business the best moving forward.
Thank you so much. And I just wanted to share for anyone that wants to get in touch with us, just pick up your phone, 941-344-3665. Thank you so much. And it was a pleasure. Thank you for having me on your podcast.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpsarasota.com. That's gnpsarasota.com or call 941-949-1865.